Hello and welcome back to another episode of Overkill Trading. We got Donald Trump here trying to pump the crypto markets here. President Trump says he is committed to making America the crypto capital. Old Trump's coming in here trying to pump Bitcoin, not really moving off that news. We're getting new signals here in about 1 minute. Today we're going to be taking your guys' chart requests from inside of the Discord. We got a lot of good names on here today. If you come down here to the chart request section, we got Coinbase, XRP, Chainlink, Algorand. We got Amazon, Hut, Rivian, CELH had a nice move today. LMT. We got ARRY. We got TXG, Tallow, Swift, ONDO. Okay, lots of names we're going to be covering today over here inside of the Discord. If you guys are new, look at that. We got Bitcoin given a green dot here live on the channel. Let's check these alerts out really quick. We got ONDO, we got XLM, we got HBAR, we got SCI, we got HBAR again, we got INJ, XRP, CRV, Bitcoin, all coming through here with green dots. Those are our buy signals, guys. If you guys are new, we follow a very, very specific strategy here on this channel. We got Curve coming in there, boom, XRP, great. Love to see it. Again, if you guys are new, we are swing traders here on this channel. We focus on a monthly and a daily chart. Okay, we are not day traders. We are not buying for tomorrow's price. We're not buying and selling the same day. We are 1 to 6 months out on our investments. We focus on a monthly and a daily chart. Okay, we enter and exit positions using the trading indicator. The green dot means buy and the red dot means sell. Okay, so when I talk about the red and green dots, I'm talking about the green dots and the red dots here. Again, we're focusing on a daily. You got CRO coming in there with a green dot as well here live on stream, and the monthly. Okay, so the first thing we're looking for here under rule number 4 is that we want to buy assets that have a green dot on the monthly chart. Okay, so taking a look here at Bitcoin's chart here. Let me go back to the Heikenhachi candles. Okay, the monthly chart is king when it comes to understanding the macro direction. Okay, you can see that Bitcoin called the bottom. This indicator called the bottom on Bitcoin back here in 2023. Bitcoin was 18,000. It called it right here in April of 2019. Bitcoin was 4,000. And back here in 2015, Bitcoin was around $400. Okay, each one of those dots that came with the blue wave down here resulted in major gains. Okay, this one from 2019 went from 4,000 up to 70,000. That was almost a 2,000% move. This one that we called out here in January of 2023 from 18, if you're still holding, you're up around, I want to say around 400, 500% right now. Probably around 500% if you sold the exact top. But Bitcoin is still hanging in there at 96. But again, the first thing we're looking for on our assets is that green dot there on the monthly chart. Okay, again, Bitcoin called this in 2023 at 18,000. This one came right here in October at 27, and this one came right here in November at around 64. Okay, all those trades were very good indications to buy. Okay, so the higher the time frame with the dots, the more accurate. Okay, that's why we focus on, we want to look at the monthly first, and then when we get the daily, when we get the monthly green dot, we want to zoom into the daily, and that's where we're looking for the pullback. So as long as the last dot is green on the monthly, we're looking to buy the green dots here on the daily. Okay, and not just any green dot, we want to buy in or around the golden zone. That is rule number 5. Okay, so we want to buy the day of the green dot, right? If we were buying Bitcoin here, if you wanted to buy Bitcoin, I personally wouldn't be taking a long on Bitcoin here just because we're in this red zone here on the Fibonacci. Okay, if you guys are not familiar with what the Fibonacci is, okay, these are our zones. So the two places we want to be buying our assets are in this zone right here and this zone right here. Okay, not so much up here in the red zone. This is actually where we like to take profits. We should have been selling Bitcoin right here on this red dot on the 23rd around 107. When price is topping out on that red line is where we want to take profits. So I never go long. Okay, we never want to go long up here in the red zone. But if you take a look at like Ethereum right now, okay, not a bad place to take a long. Why? Because we're down here in the golden zone. Meaning if we go back up here to the red zone, right, from where we're sitting at right now, around 2,700, back to the top, that's a 46% trade. Okay, whereas Bitcoin, you got DOT coming in here with the DOT as well. And if you guys, look at that. Beautiful. Okay, Polkadot's looking really good here at 490. That's a really good looking signal right there. that looks like a good long opportunity. Great long opportunity. Again, if Polkadot here, a great altcoin, okay, if this one goes back to the top of the red, that's 114% move on the trade. Okay, so ideally, right, when you come over here to the cheat sheet, there's 3 sections that we pay attention to. Okay, the first one obviously is going to be up here. Okay, this is where we want to sell when we're up here. Okay, when we're up here, we're in the red zone, right? You should have been selling Polkadot up here at around $11. Okay, that was a great time to sell Polkadot. It came back, boom, it came back down here to the middle golden zone. What happened? Okay, we tried to bounce, got rejected, and it came back down to this golden zone. Okay, so right here in despair is a place we want to buy. We know we're in this section right here on our asset that we're looking at. If we're down here in this golden zone. Okay, this is a place where we want to be buying, we want to be accumulating. Because every time it comes back up here to the red zone, okay, and it always retracts back to that red zone. It always has in the past. Okay, it always retracts. Okay, up here in the red zone, you're always like, dang, I wish I was buying down here at $3-4. So when price comes back down here to $3-4, this is where we want to be loading up. And Polkadot, again, giving you the signal. It actually faded away there live here. But again, nice reversal candle here. We want to be buying down here and selling up here. That's the gist of it. And the other place we like to buy is right here near the mean. So the mean is just the average. So when the price is at or around the average, it's right here in the middle. Right? Think of that as a fair price. Down here, discounted prices. Right here, fair price. Up here in the red zone, expensive price. So we want to buy in this zone and this zone. It always depends on, right, the market and where we're going to bounce. Okay, so again, Bitcoin, great time to be buying back here in August. Right here in the middle, right here in the middle. Both resulted in very, very good price action. Okay, all the way up to the top. So we want to buy here, and sell up here in the red zone if you're using the Fibonacci tool. So that's our strategy. And again, we look to sell the red dots, okay, in the red zone. That's where we want to be selling. That's where we want to be taking profits. And again, we're 1 to 6 months out on our trades, guys. We're not day traders. We're swing traders. So XRP looking good here. You got a green dot here on XRP. That looks really, really good. Let me call that out in the Discord real quick. Okay, that looks really good. Boom. XRP looking good there. Nice reversal candle. That thing, I think, is going right back to 330. Again, a great place to be selling XRP was back here in January. Right off that red dot. You saw that right there in January. 330 was the price, and it sold all the way off to 175. We called this out here on the 9th at around 230, and whoever bought that is up around 15-20% right now. But that one looks like it has some juice on it. Did Ethereum burn a green? I didn't see it. Ethereum is still green, and it's got a green candle. So if we can get a green day tomorrow, that'd be really, really nice for the crypto markets. It's been really boring these last 2 weeks. I'm going to be honest with you guys. It's been really, really boring. Just sideways price action, right? We're literally not moving. Ethereum is not moving. We're stuck between 28 and 26. Not always a bad thing, right? We're just kind of building the base here. Okay, smart money phase, just going sideways. No crazy moves up, no crazy moves down. I personally think this dip happened right here back a couple weeks ago at the end of January. You guys saw that big, massive dip. Okay, when price dips like that, I mean, you saw this thing go from 3,300 all the way down to 2,100. That was a 35% drop. Okay, that was a big move down, and now we're just kind of building a base. So I think, right, Ethereum has come up out, and now we're just kind of doing this, getting ready for the next run up. I definitely think Ethereum will be trading back up at 4,000 by the end of 2025. And again, it's just building a base right now. So we're just waiting for that thing to break out. So with that being said, let's go ahead and take a look at your guys' chart requests for today. Let's go ahead and scroll up here a little bit. And if we can get this video, this stream to 100 likes, guys, I will give away 100 XRP right here on stream. So smash the like. If we can get it to it on the replay, I'll give away 50 XRP. I think we missed it on Monday by like 4 likes on the video. But we do giveaways over here. I sent 100 XRP to our boy Marco Polo over there. So like I said, if you guys can get this stream to 100 likes, I'd be happy to give away another 100 XRP. And that price is pumping right now. So 100 likes on the stream. Again, I'll give away 100 XRP. Let's get some chart requests going here. The first one's going to be from our boy Choppy over here, RXRX. He's asking for an exit point on RXRX. Let's take a look here. So we were calling, I believe we called this dot out here in January at around 650. That thing's now trading at 1070. I don't think this is a bad place to take some off. Again, our selling strategy, I didn't go over the selling strategy. One place we want to sell is up here in the red zone, but we also want to sell when this stochastic RSI, this light blue line right here, gets back up here and touches that white dotted line. And you can see it touched it yesterday there on the 18th. So normally when that happens, I like to sell half or 25% just to take some off. I mean, if you entered on this green dot down here on the 21st, okay, inside of the golden zone, right? We want to be buying, accumulating in this golden zone. We want to be buying the green dots in this zone, okay? So if you bought this one down here on the 21st at 650, you're now up. I mean, all the way to the top, you were up 88% on the trade. 88%, okay? Most people are happy with 5% a year, guys. You made 80% in about a month. So 88% in a month. So again, when this stochastic RSI, this light blue line on our trading indicator here, okay, that light blue line, when that comes up and touches that white dotted line, I always like to sell some. Okay, sell some. Okay, you don't have to sell the whole position, because ideally we want to target this red zone up here. This is where we want to be selling. But price could reverse here, and this thing's ran really hot. So I'd take some off here. I'd sell 25, 50% if you still want to hold it. Again, 88% is a really good day if you held all the way up. So yeah, stochastic touching. So I would sell some and then let the rest ride. Okay, I sold a couple options. I told you guys, I called this out over here. I believe it was on Twitter. It was, okay. I showed you guys my MU and CELH options. When I'm up 100% on something, I like to sell half, because if you think about it, right, if you invest and you make 100%, that's like making 2 times on your investment, right? You doubled your money. So you put in 1,000, you make 100%, now you have $2,000. A good strategy when that happens is to sell 50% of your position. So with MU, I had 20 contracts. Okay, I sold half of the contracts, so now I have 10. So I took my initial investment out, right? And now it's all house money. Now I'm just letting it ride. Okay, and that would be a good strategy to use here on RXRX. I'm not saying this thing can't go back to 15, but it is very oversold. Again, when this blue wave is up here on the indicator, that means we are in oversold territory, right? We're very overbought. Okay, up here, people are greedy. Down here, people are fearful. Okay, because down here, we just sat through a dip. Up here, price just went crazy. Okay, so I don't think this is a bad place to take some off there on RXRX. Okay, 25%, 50%, hell, you could sell the whole thing if you wanted to. What's next? Curl from Haku J. I'm guessing that's a crypto. USD, I don't see that one. Is it a stock? I don't see that ticker. AMP. This is AMP token. Okay, this one's selling off too. Look where this one retraced to. See, it hit the top of the Fibonacci zone. Okay, this Fibonacci tool that we use here, guys, is a great indication for support and resistance. And again, if you guys don't have the red and green dots and the Fibonacci, pretty much everything we're talking about here today in this video, you guys can get the trading indicator right over here inside the trading indicator tab. Just click this link right here, and everything in a couple of clicks will load directly into your TradingView account. Your screen will look exactly like mine. You'll get all the indicators. You'll get everything that we use here at Overkill Trading loaded right into your TradingView account. And again, TradingView is just a website that we use for charting. That is tradingview.com. Okay, but this is a plug-and-play indicator layout, and you can get it right here by clicking this link in a couple of clicks. If you guys have any trouble, my email is right here loading it up. But AMP token, this thing's still falling. So what I'd wait on is that green dot on the daily. Okay, you want to wait for the green dot confirmation. Right now, we're down here below this 9 EMA, that orange line. Okay, so we're just dragging down right now. We want to wait till that thing breaks out over it like it did back here. See, it breaks out over the orange line. Got the green dot. Boom, there was your confirmation. This thing went from 0.003 all the way up to almost 2 cents. That was about a 700% trade right there, I believe. If you got in down there last time, okay, I was way off. That was a 300% trade. But again, up here in the red zone, you're always like, man, I was wishing I was buying down here. Okay, so up here we sell. Down in this area, we buy. And this thing is still going down. I would wait for a green dot on AMP token there to buy that one. I would not touch it till you get that green dot confirmation. What else we got? What's going on in the chat? What's up, Michael? What's up, Wayne? What's up, Diego? What's up, Andrew? What's up, Isaac? What's up somewhere in Hawaii? He says, ONDO green dot. Very nice. Glenn, what's going on? My brother from Atlanta. Hope y'all are having a great, what is today? Wednesday? You love to see it, man. You love to see it. Where did the chart requests go? I'm a little rusty, guys. I'm a little rusty. Took yesterday off. Tuesday and Thursday, we're no longer live here. We are now live Monday, Wednesday, and Friday here on YouTube. I'm taking Tuesdays and Thursdays off here. Streaming 5 days a week is just crazy. I don't know how people do it. Spell, this one's still consolidating, dropping as well. So I'd like to see this one break over the orange line as well. Again, see that breakout and a green dot. Right now, this thing's just kind of a falling knife. It's kind of in no man's land. So I'd wait for a green candle that breaks out over that 9. That's where I'd take the position. It's been hit really hard here, down about 50% from the top. But let's be patient here. That one's got a red dot here today. So this one looks very, very weak. Velo drum. This one's down here at the bottom of the fib. So we like that. Okay, the closer to the green line, the better down here on the Fibonacci. Okay, if that one goes back to the top of the red zone, that's around a 250% move. I don't know what this thing does, but you want to wait for that green dot on the daily there on Velo. Orca. Orca looks like a falling knife. These look like they kind of look like meme coins, altcoins. I don't see any data here on the fib. Oh, there it is. Okay, so this one's getting close to that green line as well. So last time we were this close to the green line was back here in July of 2024. Thing went all the way up to around $10. So again, I don't know what this project does, but let's just wait on that daily green dot confirmation there. We got Turbo. Turbo, another meme coin. This one's just a rug pull. I'd recommend you guys focus on utility right now. Focus on good quality names, not meme coins that it's just a turtle. And that's why people are buying. We want good quality projects like CRO. This is a good one. Okay, Chronos. This thing, last time it was down here in the golden zone was right here, 7-8 cents, literally sitting right at around the same price. This thing went from 7 cents all the way up to 23 cents in the matter of a couple days. That was a 300% move in a couple of days. And now it's back down here in the golden zone. So I really, really like CRO. I think it's a good quality project. And I think it's going to have its day. Again, if we're buying here, right, if we're buying on this green dot, we are 1 to 6 months out on that position. We're not buying for tomorrow's prices or the next day's prices or the next day's prices or even next week's prices. Okay, as swing traders, longer-term swing traders, we're 1 to 6 months out on our buys, meaning if you're going to take a position right now on this green dot on CRO, you need to be willing to hold it for 6 months. Okay, this move might happen in 5 days. I mean, last time this move happened, look at this. Okay, that was on the 6th of November at 7 cents. It went up to 23 cents. That was the 6th of November. It hit 23 cents on the 11th. That was 5 days. 5 days it took to go from 7 all the way up to 23. 300% in 5 days. So that's how fast these moves can happen, right? And again, we want to be buying down in the golden zone, down here, and selling up here, okay, in the red zone. This is where we want to be accumulating. This is where we want to be selling. So we're buying right now for the prices up here. That could come in 5 days. That could come in a couple of months. That could come in a couple of weeks. Okay, we don't know, right? Markets only move when the market makers want it to move. Okay, we're trying to get ahead of the smart money here. Okay, the smart money are the guys that know when we're going to go back up here. Okay, right now they're the ones buying down here because retail's given up. You see the sentiment in crypto. Everyone's like, oh my God, the bull market's over, no altcoin season, it's all over, right? They're in despair because they just watched their portfolios go down 20, 30, 40%. Well, that's when the smart money starts buying, okay? And when retail is really excited and you see that sentiment on Twitter and X and social media, everyone's like, oh my God, bull market, everybody just buy, right? Everyone's excited, they're enthusiastic, they're greedy, they're delusional, right? Oh my gosh, XRP is going to $10,000 by the end of the year. Everybody just buy, right? That's when smart money's selling. That's when they're selling to you guys. Because these guys, the smart money, the institutional investors, the smart money, okay, the billionaires, the trillionaires, they can't sell unless retail is buying. And they can't buy unless retail is selling. So retail buying, smart money selling. Retail selling, smart money buying. So we're sticking with these guys, right? This is where retail is giving up, down here, okay? And it always bounces back, right? Every time we came down in this golden zone in the past on CRO, it's been a buying opportunity. It was a buying opportunity right here. It's a buying opportunity right now. and we are going to get the chance to sell this thing higher here. We just want to make sure we're buying quality names right now, guys. We don't want to be buying shit coins or meme coins or any of that garbage, okay? We don't want to be buying garbage. We want to be buying good quality names here. Let's see here. It was S1SPX. Okay, let's see if I can find this one this time for you, buddy. 1SXP, I think it was. What is it, a German stock, a pharmaceutical German stock? I mean, it's down there on the floor. What's the monthly saying? The monthly just looks like a rug pull. I don't like this chart at all. But if you're in it, I would definitely use a stop loss right there at 22 bucks. 22 bucks on the stop loss for whatever that is. I almost called it PP, dude. Hey, let's look at PP. Pepe. That's funny, man. Okay, we got Pepe down here at 0.008. I mean, that's where we bounced. But again, we're down here in the golden zone. So if you're a believer in the project, the Pepe, this is a great time to be buying. Again, the majority of people are buying up here in the red zone. This is when everyone's excited about Pepe. Oh, Pepe, Pepe, Pepe. Okay, we could have bought in this golden zone here back in August, September. Great places to be accumulating. Great places to be accumulating. Again, in the middle golden zone, guys, when we're in the middle of the golden zone, okay, there's two golden zones, two zones where we want to be buying. The bottom and the middle. Okay, the middle, again, is going to be the mean. Okay, the middle is the mean. The middle is just, the mean is another average, a word for average. Okay, so average is, think about it as the average price. In despair, when we have one of these capitulation dips that we experienced over, the last month or so, okay, that's when people are in despair. Everyone buying here was expecting it to go up. Now they're in despair because they were wrong on direction. That's just the market, right? The market's always going to do what the market's going to do, okay? You should always have a plan. If it sells off down here and you were buying up here, you should simply just buy more or have a stop loss set somewhere in this area, okay? So right here, I think is a great place to be buying Pepe. If you're long on it, okay, target on that would, of course, be back up here at around 0.00026. I think we're in a great place. I would just wait on that green dot confirmation to take your entry. Again, we want to buy the day of the green dot on the daily. That is where we are looking to average into our positions. Okay, we're not going all in on the dots. We're going in 5 to 10% increments in case the trade does go against us. Okay, we don't want to go all in. We want to buy in increments of 5 to 10%, meaning you don't ever want to invest more than 5 to 10% of your portfolio on any one of these green dots. Okay, it's still sitting right range bound, just been going sideways. So wait on that green dot on Pepe, but it is down inside of the buy zone right here. So good place to be an accumulator, good place to be a buyer on Pepe. What else we got? COQ and XRP. COQ is also down here. It's got a red dot though here today. So if you're in this one, COQ Inu, what is this, another dog coin or something? I just use a stop loss at 0.00009. Okay, make sure it holds on to the 9 EMA. If it breaks down below the 9 EMA, that's when you're going to get in trouble. Okay, you see how the price holds that orange line? Okay, that is the momentum indicator. Okay, as soon as it breaks, that's when the trend is over and we go the other way. So right now, it is sitting up here above it, but it does have that red dot here today. So I would sell some. I got a gold dot, looks like, back there on February 7th. You guys know that the golden dots are the most bullish indication that you can get from the indicator. If you ever see one of these, this is literally the best indication that you can get from the indicator. We had a couple of those. I had one go off on STZ. This was Constellation Brands. They're the beer maker. I actually bought this one right here off the gold dot. That was on February 13th. I bought it at 172, but that dot showed up there, and I think I bought it around 170. But that is the, if you guys see one of these on a daily chart, that is one of the best buying opportunities you can get if you're using this technical indicator here. Again, good example I like to use is H-bar. H-bar got the gold dot right here on the 5th of November. That was around 4 cents. It went all the way up to around 40. I think another one we got, that was 1,000% move. Another one we got was on Polkadot here. Gold dot right there on the 5th. That was at $3.70. Went all the way up to 12. That was around a 400% move. So anytime you see the gold dot, okay, what was this one? COQ. Looks like a meme coin. But anytime you see that, it's a great place to take an entry if you're long on the project. Okay, that means we're bouncing off the bottom of the fib. Okay, and we're jumping. This has already had a pretty nice move. You're already up around 40%. So with the red dot, I'd consider selling some here, 25, 50%, but you're going to want to make sure that thing holds on to that 90 MA. I just set a stop loss at whatever that number is right there. Okay, trailing stop loss on that one. XRP from Fat Dubby. Love the name, dude. That one's got a green dot here today. That was called out over there in the Discord. Again, if you guys are members of the Discord, we call out all the daily and the monthly alerts over here. You can see we got DOT, CRO going off. We got Bitcoin going off. We got XRP going off, HBAR, XLM. If you guys want to request these charts, feel free to drop them over here in the chart requests. If we have time, I'll take some chart requests here from the live chat as well. If we can get this video to 50 likes, how about that? I'll take some chart requests from the live chat, guys. But I want to get through our members. I want to get through our members chart requests first. But again, those are called out over there in the alert section. You saw that one on XRP right there. Bada bing, bada boom. I still really like this one over 240, 245. Okay, that one looks really good. That one looks like it wants to go back to 330, 350. Green dot today. That's a really good sign. Okay, XRP has been the one that has been leading the altcoins higher, and that's a very bullish indication right here we're getting. So I would absolutely be a buyer of XRP here, and I'd use a stop loss right there at 247. Okay, XRP is looking really, really good. We got Trump coin. Had a really nice move there, sold off, and now it is trying to reverse here again. So we actually have data on the indicator now. Okay, if you guys don't see the data on your indicator, if you guys don't see the dots down here yet, that is just because it's a new coin or a new project, right? You can see it just came out here on January 21st. So, I mean, it dropped all the way down from, I think it was like 80 bucks. It's down here at 16 now. So you can definitely say that we hit that despair, right? This is where everyone was buying. And now we're down here at the bottom. I took a position. I bought this thing all the way down. I think my average cost on it is around $23. It's sitting at around 17 right now, but we're just waiting on that green dot for another average down opportunity on Trump. Now that now we can actually see the indicator right here on the coin. So that's good news. We just need to wait for that green dot confirmation there on Trump. We got swarms. Swarms, I don't know. This just looks like a rug pull to me. Let's see if we can check another exchange here. Yeah, just looks like a rug pull. I don't know. I'd watch around 3 cents. 3 cents, you want that to hold. Wolf. This is a Terra Wolf. This is a stock. I believe they're I don't know if they're a miner or what they do, but they are a cryptocurrency stock. This one's just chopping around here inside the golden zone. So I definitely make sure that one holds on to $4. You're going to want to set a stop loss there at 4. And I'd look to buy it again on the next green dot here on Wolf. We got Amazon. Here's some good requests. We got EOS popping off here live. That's another cryptocurrency showing a green dot here, right here on the live. I will be looking at those here and posting those tomorrow. Let's look at Amazon here. Amazon's still in the red zone, okay, but it is selling off here pretty hard. You can see the last time we got a green dot was right there at 220. It ripped, but again, we're up in the red zone. So this is where I would have wanted to buy Amazon right here, okay, in the golden zone. This is where we want to buy. Okay, up here, this is a trader's market. Okay, yes, it can go up, but the gains are minimal, right? If you're going to buy it, wait for the green dot, but I'd like to buy that thing closer to 200 bucks. It looks like they beat their earnings, crushed their earnings, did good on revenue. Jesus, they made $187 billion last quarter, guys. $187 billion last quarter. That is absolutely insane. Okay, so again, as always, we want to wait for confirmation. Wait for the day of the green dot. It is selling off. Again, my buy entry on Amazon was right around here at 150. Okay, green dot right there. Boom, inside the golden zone. That's what we're looking for. We don't want to buy in the red zone. We want to take profits in the red zone. You guys should have been selling these red dots up here on January 31st at 240. Okay, now we're just falling. So I'd wait for a green dot confirmation on Amazon there. NVDA. NVIDIA is also up here in the red zone. So you could have took this entry right here off of 114. Again, we bounced right on that golden zone, and now we're running up. This one, I think, is going to come back up here and touch 150. And then they got some earnings coming up on the 26th. That's going to be next Wednesday. So Stochastic is touching that white dotted line. So if it was me, I'd probably be taking some profits up here. If you got in on this green dot on the 5th, around 118. You made around 20% on that trade. Not a bad trade. But again, we want to buy in or around the golden zones, and we want to be selling up here in the red zone. So watch that one. I would exit that one on a red dot. I don't think I'd hold that one into earnings. I just wouldn't feel comfortable holding that one into earnings. I don't think big tech's going to perform that well this year, guys. I think big tech is very, very overbought right now. Here's MU. Okay, this is the one we entered, I believe, right here on the 6th of February. We were in right here around 92. I made 100% on those options. This thing's up around 20% from that trade. I think this one has some more room to go. It is touching the stochastic RSI. That is part of the reason why I sold my position. And it is coming up here into a big, big resistance level. So you can see 110 has been acting as major resistance for this stock. You can see it got rejected right there, got rejected right there, got rejected again right there. Now we'll just see if we can break out over 110. But I don't think this is a bad place to take some off with MU. I completely sold my position, and I'm just waiting on a pullback. Again, it could break out over 110 and go up to 150, absolutely. But with the stochastic up here, I think it's going to pull back, maybe back down to 100 to 98. I'd be watching for a red dot to sell the rest of your position, but I don't think this is a bad place to take some off. Again, we're up around 20% where we entered. 20% is a great trade for a stock. I mean, 19% there from the green dot we entered on. And it is above the 9. So the stock does look strong. You just want to see it break out over 110 there. If it could break out over 110, we'll probably go back up here to 150. But it is looking like the momentum is a little overbought right now. So this is an interesting one. If you're still in the trade, I would put the stop loss. I'd move it up to like 97 bucks. Okay, and just make sure we hold on to that orange line. If it pulls back into the orange line, okay, that might not be a bad place to add again if you wanted to play the continuation. But yeah, we'll see how this one moves. Again, I sold my position, I believe, I think it was Monday or Tuesday. It was up like 8%, and the options were up 100%, and I just decided to dump them. But yeah, this one could definitely continue back up there to 150. You just want to make sure that one breaks out over that 110 resistance. We got AMD. AMD is just, it's weak, guys. It's really weak. What I'm waiting on AMD is a monthly dot. You can see this one came back here in February of 2023 around 72. It bounced all the way up to around 229. So right now it's a falling knife. Okay, it does not look strong. There is no, the price action just sucks. I want to buy AMD around 80 bucks. If AMD comes down to 80, I'll scoop it up. But let's just wait on the monthly dot on AMD. P10 or PEN or P, is that P10? Okay, this one's green here on the monthly, so that's good. Okay, and that looks like an energy company. Okay, it's a little overdone here to the upside. If you're holding this one, I just use a stop loss at, what is that? I'm sorry, 850. 850, it's coming up there into resistance. So you want to see that one break out over that line at around 920. It's got resistance right there at 960. So if it can break out over that, that'd be good. I don't think it's a bad place to take some off if you were entering here on the 5th. Again, you're up from 8 all the way. I mean, it hit 9. So that right there is around a 15, 16% move. That's a good trade. You could take some off there. I just make sure you set a stop loss right there at 850 on the trade to protect your gains. Thank you, brother. IMNM. It's like another stock here. That one's down there at the bottom of the fib as well. So this one actually doesn't look bad. I'd use a stop loss on this one at around 880. 880 looks like a good stop loss, and I would wait to buy it until I got the green dot there. Again, inside the golden zone is where we want to be buying, and we want to look to sell, right, when either that stochastic RSI touches that white dotted line or we get back up here to the red zone. And we are a long way off from that zone. So I don't know what this company does. It looks like a medical company. But what you want to do is wait on that daily green dot there on the indicator for an entry. But that one looks good as long as it can hold on to 9. 5 more likes, and I'll take some requests here from the live chat, guys. 5 more likes on the video. And if we can get to 100 likes, I'll give away 100 XRP right here on stream. We got GM. This is General Motors. Okay, this stock looks weak too. I believe it has a red monthly, so I would not touch GM at these levels. XOM. XOM's also red on the monthly, but it's trying to reverse here. I do think oil and gas is going to do very, very well this year. I think energy companies and crypto are the place to be in 2025 here. And I like this one as long as it can hold on to 107. Okay, it's got the green dot right there. from February. It bounced on the golden zone. You guys see it bounced right on the golden zone right there at 106, and now it's reversing. This is ExxonMobil. So I would be a buyer of this name. I mean, I would have bought right there on the green dot from yesterday, but I would be a buyer and just use a stop loss at 107 on this trade. AMD, we covered TSM. Let's try to limit our request to 3 over here, guys, on in the Discord. TSM, this thing's up in the red zone, so I wouldn't be touching it here. Okay, and it's got a red monthly as well. So I think it's only the matter of time before some of these names begin to sell off. This was a great place to buy TSM right here at 136. Got the green dot right there at 146. It went all the way up to 214. That was a great trade. But right now, we're just chopping around. Like, I don't like this price action. Okay, chop, 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 chop. I think that one goes lower. And they actually missed their earnings. So BCH giving a green dot here on the daily. So you're seeing a lot, guys. You guys are seeing a lot of green dots come through here on crypto. I mean, this is a good sign, right? On the daily chart, we got CRO.EOS, BCH, we got XRP, Bitcoin. That's probably the biggest one right there. HBAR, XLM, and ONDO. I know a lot of you guys have been watching ONDO here in the chat or in the Discord. I feel like that's like one of the Discord favorites right there on ONDO, and we do got that green dot showing up there, so that's very interesting. And Bitcoin Cash just gave it to you. Bitcoin Cash, again, down here inside the golden zone, looking really good, okay? In the golden zone. I know the dot faded. Let's check the normal candles really quick. And the normal candles, it's actually right there. It's sitting right there with the green dot. So that looks like a good buying opportunity there on BCH. Let's check a couple more of these here. BCH, we covered. EOS, again, green dot here inside the golden zone. Looks good. That's another crypto. I think Polkadot's probably my favorite down here. Okay, I know we had a position. I got stopped out at $6 when we broke down. But I would look for a re-entry here on Polkadot. 490. Looks really good there with the green dot. CRO, another one looking good. It doesn't have a green candle yet, but CRO is one of those ones that moves really, really fast. I think CRO is an excellent buy here inside the golden zone. We got Bitcoin. Bitcoin's not so much a buy, but it is a good sign that it's showing a green dot here. And obviously, if Bitcoin goes up, that leads the rest of the market up as well, and that's showing a green dot. CRV looking good as well. Not in the golden zone, but pretty dang close to it. XRP we already looked at. That one had a green dot. And these just went off like 10 minutes ago, guys, or 20 minutes ago. Okay, at 4 p.m., that's when we get the new crypto candles. 4 p.m. every single day, we get a new daily candle. 4 p.m. Pacific time. It's 4:37 right now. So 37 minutes ago, all these signals just went off. Okay, you had INJ. INJ looks really good here too. Green dot inside the golden zone. Bada bing, bada boom. HBAR inside the middle of the golden zone. Green dot looks good. SEI, green dot bouncing right down here on the green line there. Beautiful setup there. Beautiful setup. And XLM was our other one. Also looking good, breaking over the 9 right there. Again, we've just been going sideways for the last 2 weeks. Very boring price action. I think XLM still looks very, very strong here, over 30 cents. And that one's got the green dot. You guys are seeing that one live here today too. And then ONDO as well. ONDO doesn't have it on the Heikanashis, but it does have it right there on the normal candles. So ONDO looks good. Looks like it came down and tapped the bottom of that golden zone. And you're seeing it right here. If we get a green candle tomorrow, we break out over that 9. Get ready. That thing's probably going right back there to 2. This has been very, very strong support. You can see it bounced, and it bounced again. So that level right there, 112, 110. I just honestly use the stop loss at $1 there on ONDO. Above $1, ONDO looks really strong, and we'd be looking to eat up any green dot that we get here on the chart. And you can see we just got that right there at 4 p.m. about 40 minutes ago. So ONDO's looking good, above $1. What else we got? DJT. DJT's selling off here. So this broke down below 30, so we'll see where it bounces. Just waiting on a green dot confirmation. I'm going to look to average down on my position on the next daily green dot. That will most likely probably be around $25. Okay? When it comes down to 25, look for another entry and another green dot on DJT there. We got Mara. This old NitroBot's favorite. Mara's just sinking still. Okay, still needs to break out over that 9 EMA. I got the red dot here today. So I think that one could come down to like $14, $13. I don't know too much about the company, but I know a lot of you guys have been following it. It's just melting down right now. So we need some volume. Looks like they got earnings on Wednesday, so hopefully they can release something that is good news. and that gets their price or their catalyst that they need to go higher here. I'd be waiting on a green dot to average down on the position, but that one could come down there to 14 bucks. We got Coinbase. I love Coinbase. Okay, Coinbase is starting to look better here. It's getting closer and closer to the golden zone. We're just missing that green dot confirmation. I think Coinbase is a great play. I mean, they absolutely crushed their earnings, guys. They beat on their revenue by $430 million. Okay, and they crushed on their earnings. They beat their earnings by 106%. When you're seeing companies do that, that means they are growing faster than expected. Investors like that. Investors love to see that, and obviously Coinbase has benefited from this bull run here that we've been experiencing since 2023. But this one's getting back down in a really good range. I really like Coinbase. I would look to buy this one on the daily dot, the next daily dot. STZ, this is that beer company we were talking about. Warren Buffett bought like 6 million shares last quarter. So obviously Buffett's buying it here. We had that golden dot go off there on the 13th. My average on this is right around 170. I bought it yesterday, I believe, on this candle, that first green candle. Target on this is all the way up there at 270. But if Buffett's buying it, you know, we might as well be buying it too at this point. It's been absolutely racked here. Okay, it doesn't have a green dot on the monthly, but it is very, very oversold. You can see the stochastics down here at 0. The wave is way down here. It's only the matter of time before it bounces. You can see last time it bounced, it just ripped right up and then went to the sky. So I think this is a great long-term investment. It's a value stock. I think value stocks are going to perform very, very well in 2025. And you can't argue with a golden dot, guys. Golden dots are literally the most bullish indication that you can get from the indicator down here. I really like STC here. And my average cost on that is around 170, and I would use a stop loss right at this low right there at 160. That's where my stop loss is. So if it breaks 160, we're wrong on the trade. Okay, as long as it holds 160, we're long and strong on that thing, and gonna ride that thing up. All right, we got the 50 likes here. I'll take some chart requests from the chat really quick, and then we'll get back to those inside the Discord. So if you guys want to get this stream to 100 likes, I'll give away 100 XRP. I'll go ahead and take a look at UBXS from Michael here. And if you guys got those chart requests, I will be taking those here until we run out here in the chat, and then we'll get back to those Discord requests from our members. So we got UBXS. Another meme-looking coin. Just looks shitty, man. I mean, I just don't like meme coins. I would go after utility coins. Buy some of these coins. CRO, DOT, BCH, INJ, HBAR. Okay, good names that have been around for a long time where their charts don't look like this. Okay, it's just garbage. Diego says, love the content. Love you, brother. What else we got here? Let's go Baidu. Diego says Baidu, B-I-D-U. I believe that's a Chinese stock. And that thing's selling off here. So let me look at the hourly really quick. So that thing's still just melting down. I'd look to buy this one probably around 80 and wait on the green dot on Baidu there. That thing's just falling to the floor right now after their earnings. They beat on their earnings. That's good. But it looks like it's falling to the floor. BRKR for the long term, you said? If you're going long term, look at the monthly. Okay, that one doesn't have the green dot there on the monthly yet, so I would wait for that. But the stock has been beaten to a pulp here, and it's at a very, very strong support level. Again, as close as you can get to the green line on our Fibonacci tool here, the better. Okay, and I would use the stop loss right there at 48. That's where we bounced right here back in November. So make sure that one holds 48. It's got the green dot on the daily. If you're going to buy it, use that stop loss right there at 48. Matt says Algorand. What's going on, Matt? Algorand doesn't have the green dot yet. Again, watching the stop loss at 23 cents on that one. You just need that green dot confirmation. What's the monthly saying? Monthly dot is still green here. So as long as we can hold on to 23 cents, I think this looks good. Watch for that green dot there on Algorand for a place to average down. WLD. Can WLD reach 145? I have no idea. That one's back down there at 113. I don't know these projects, guys, so it's hard to analyze these names. Again, these charts just look really ugly. It just looks like there's no buyers here. I would just make sure that one holds on to 97 cents and watch for a green dot. Can it reach 140? I mean, that's like right here. Anything's possible, but I just like to personally trade charts that are going up and to the right, not down and to the right, right? We want to trade charts that are going up not down. And this just looks really ugly. It failed to break out right there too. So just make sure that one holds on to 97 cents. John Connor says, add Axler to your list. I've actually heard of that before. What's the ticker on that? AXELAR? AXL. I thought it was on my list at one point. See, that one's bouncing off a good level. Okay, you got the green dot there yesterday. I just used a stop loss on this one at 40 cents, but that looks like that's a good bounce there. Okay, it's actually bouncing. It came back down here and it tapped that 32 level. That's where we bounced back here before we went all the way up to 2.8. Yeah, this one doesn't look bad. Just use a stop loss at 40 cents. It's breaking out over our 90 MA here. You just want to make sure that one holds on to that 39 level. I'll go ahead and add that one to the watch list for you. I'll go ahead and put that one on the, I'm going to put it on the blue list for now. Okay, and then we'll go to the blue list and we'll go in here and we'll add it to the watch list. Boom. Now that one will have your alerts set up on Axel. Okay, and I actually have heard about that one too. But that looks good over 39. Nick says PNG. PNG, this is Pangolian. What's the monthly saying? Monthly's falling to the floor here. So you want to make sure that one holds this level at 16 cents is your stop loss. And you're going to want to make sure that one holds. It's got a red dot here today. So 16 cents has to be your stop loss. 16 cents is where we bottomed right here on that dip in February. Okay, that candle, boom, that's your low. Set it at 16 cents is your stop loss. If you're in on that trade, target would be up here at around 48 cents. What else we got here from the chat? QNT from Bram. QNT. This one looks good. Breaking out here again. We got the green dot on this one right here on the 9th. Okay, right there at 86. Good call out. It's now breaking out over that 9 EMA. This is looking good. I really like QNT's chart here. Okay, target on that would be up there at 160. You can move your stop loss up now to around 90 bucks. What else we got? OSCR. And thank you guys for liking the video. It really helps the algorithm. We got the green dot right here on Oscar Health is what this one's called. I'd use a stop loss at 14 on this one and just ride this one up. Wait till that stochastic comes up here and touches that white dotted line. It's got resistance right there around $18. So I'd probably sell some around 18 there. And then our exit target would be up there at 23. So this one looks good. That one looks like it has some continuation. And the monthly is red though, but that looks like it could flip there in March. Just use that stop loss at 14 and you should be fine. RR Robotics. This one's just going sideways. I don't know. This one looks interesting. The monthly looks interesting. Looks like it had a pop up there to 5. If you're in the trade, I'd just use a stop loss right there at 2. Rivian, here's a good request. This one's actually on the watch list right now. I got the green dot back there on the 13th at around 250. Target on this is going to be up here at 18. But that one's getting up there. I'd probably cut some here, take some profits now that the stochastic RSI, that light blue line's touching that white dotted line there. Take some off the table, but that one looks like it wants to continue on. I look to exit that one around 16 to 18 bucks. What else we got? Wild we covered. Phil says he loves Coin here. I like Coin too. I think Coin's a very strong company that's just going to grow over time. Lincoln Dodge, please, from DigiParrot. Chainlink. This one is still just hanging on to that $17 level. I still have my stop loss at 17. I think I might move it down to 16, honestly, because 16 is where we bounced right here. Okay, 16 bucks. But looking to potentially add on this one again off the next green dot. We're still sitting inside the golden zone. We just need some volume. Volume's been very, very light on this. Again, I still love Chainlink's project. I think it's one of the strongest fundamental plays in crypto. And it's only the matter of time before we get another green dot here. So I'd watch 16 bucks. I mean, 17 is also a pretty important level. If we break 17, we'll most likely come back down to 16. But as long as XRP and Bitcoin can maintain their green dots from today, right over here, right? As long as all these, we can keep getting some green dots here, we should see a reversal all the way across the board. Let's check total 3 really quick. Okay, and that one's giving us a green candle today as well. So that one could print a green dot as well. If you guys don't know what total 3 is, this is the total market cap of cryptocurrency minus Bitcoin and Ethereum. So this is the market cap of everything, every coin minus Bitcoin and Ethereum. So think of this as like the market, right? The market cap of every other coin. This is like the altcoin ETF that we want to watch here. When this is green, alts are going up. Okay, when it's red, alts are going down. So still a very important level for this is going to be right there at 850 billion. Okay, we're still watching that level. We had a nice bounce off it there. If we can get a green dot here on total 3, that would send it. That would send it. And link, again, just like everything else right now, just going sideways in a range right here above 17. So very important level is going to be 16 to hold. If 16 breaks, we'll come back down here to 12 or 14. I just don't see that happening with this blue wave already way down here. So watch for the next green dot there on Chainlink on the daily. That'd be a great place to buy it again or average in. What else we got? Doge. Oops. DOGE. Okay, also looking like it wants to reverse here off the bottom of the golden zone at around 23 cents. Just needs that green dot to give us that confirmation. Okay, we want to see the green dot and a breakout over that 9. Target on this would be up here at 45. Again, just going sideways here, building the base. 23 cents would be the stop loss on Doge here. QNT we covered. How about Plug? PLUG. This is Plug Power, a stock. I still like this one over 150. As long as it holds on to 150, I think you're good. PayPal. PayPal had the green dot right there, but it's not looking very strong here. It needs to get back up over that 9 EMA. It's testing it right now. If you're in the trade, I just set a stop loss at, call it $75. 75 on the stop loss if you're in the trade. Target on that would be back up there to 91. What's the hourly saying? Hourly don't look bad. That one's actually on the watch list. So I'd be a buyer of this. I just use a stop loss at 75 to protect yourself. QBTS. Okay, this one's just going sideways here. I hate this action, right? As a trader, I just do not like this action right here. It just looks awful. Okay, absolutely awful. I would use a stop loss on it at 5. I just keep your stop at 5. If 5 breaks, we're going lower. As long as we can hold 5, we should push back up to 10 there. $5 is your stop loss there on QBTS. We got a few more here from the chat, and we'll get back to our member requests. INVZ. Looks like we need another 46 likes on the video. 46 likes on the video for a 100 XRP giveaway. If we could do that live here on the stream, I will give away 100 XRP right here, right now. Okay, we need to get to 100 likes. If we can do it on the replay, I'll give away 50 XRP. How's that? Okay, I'll give away half if we can do it on the replay, 100 if we can do it on the live, guys. Smash that like. It helps with the algorithm, helps the channel. I appreciate you guys. INVZ. This one's down here in a good zone. I like this one above 77 cents. I don't know what this thing does, but it had a really nice move. You can see it bounced right there off the bottom of the fib, right there at 50 cents. It ended up going all the way to $3. So we're back down in the golden zone. I'd love to see a green candle on this thing tomorrow. It looks like it has earnings as well coming up. That's going to be Wednesday of next week. So keep that in mind. And I would just, if you're in the position, if you played the green dot, use a stop loss right there at 77 cents. We got Tron from Diego. TRON. Are you talking about TRX? I'm guessing you're talking about TRX. Okay, this thing's just going sideways right now. So use a stop loss on this one at 20 cents and let that thing ride. Okay, we're just, again, building a base, building a base, building a base. Target's going to be up there at 40 cents. What's the monthly saying? The monthly's giving you a red dot. So that means you absolutely have to use a stop loss there at 20. If you guys see a red dot on your monthly chart, you need to set a stop loss. Okay, you absolutely need to set a stop loss. Like Ethereum has a red dot. What are we doing? We're setting a stop loss at the bottom of the low, which is 2100. Okay, as long as 2100 can hang on, okay, and we can get a pump, okay, into March, we're fine. Okay, that low needs to hold, though. That low absolutely needs to hold, just like it does there on Tron as well. That is TRX. And 20 cents, it looks good. Above 20 cents, it looks good. Nugent says, can I get WIF, Pepe, and Coin? We already covered Coin. But WIF, again, the dog with the hat, just down there at 62. The major level you want that to hold is 50 cents. Okay, also a meme coin. I hate meme coins. So when you guys request them, it's just, you know, what are you buying, right? Understand what you are buying. Okay, your project needs to have fundamentals. Pepe, on the other hand, I don't know the fundamentals of this either, but it is down here in the golden zone with whip. We can't see the golden zone. We don't know where the golden zone is, but this thing got absolutely, well, actually, yes, we can see the golden zone, but it got rugged, right? It's just a meme coin. It's a dog with a hat. People are excited to buy it because it has a dog that's wearing a hat. Okay, that's about all it's got going for it, at least that I know of. But just make sure that thing holds 49. And again, we covered Pepe already. That thing just needs to hold on to that 0.007 level where we bounced right there. I'd be looking to buy Pepe again on the next green dot there if you want to average into your position. And then Coinbase, I'll look at that one again for you here. Then we'll get back to the member requests. But we're looking to buy this on the next daily green dot as well. I'd love to buy this thing around 240 if we can get it. I don't know. If Bitcoin's going to move big tomorrow, Coinbase should also be up pretty big tomorrow as well. So we are watching Coinbase for a daily green. If we can get the daily green there, again, there's not a whole lot of room on this thing. I mean, all the way back to the red is a 30% trade. That's a really good trade. I just like to buy it deeper in the golden zone. Right now, it's just literally sitting right on the top of it. So we're watching that one for a daily green dot there on Coin. UBXS. Was that a crypto? Yeah, it's just a rug. There's just some better names to buy than charts that look like this, right? Just rug pull all the way to the floor. That means there's no buyers when the chart looks like that. No one's buying it. All right, let's get back over here. We got some stocks here. DLTR. Got Dollar Tree. Okay, this one, I don't know how much money the Dollar Tree is, and it's not even the Dollar Tree anymore. It's like the $1.25 tree or something like that. But I like that one over 69. $69 has to be your stop loss. That's the low. Call it 70. I always like to set it about $1 or $2 below that level. But that one looks like it could pump up. Also, it has earnings, so that's just something to keep in mind there on DLTR there. Make sure that one holds. I put the stop loss at 69 and just hold that one. BBWI, Bath and Body Works. Okay, this one's moving pretty nicely here as well. Green dot came right there on the 14th on Friday at 35. It's sitting at 40 now. Just inch your stop loss up. I put the stop loss at 37. I'd sell this one before earnings. Okay, looks like it's coming to Thursday next week. That could rally up. I'd probably look to take profits. I mean, first target would be up there at 47. Also, when that stochastic hits that white dotted line, just like it did back here. Okay, good place to be taking some profits. Good place to be taking some profits. Okay, 25, 50%. And I just look to sell on the red dot. Sell the rest of the position on the red dot. That thing could go anywhere from 42 all the way up to 52. And I would not hold that thing into earnings, though. Looks like they beat their earnings last time, actually. But they got earnings coming up here, again, next Thursday on the 27th. PayPal, we already covered this, but we just be holders of this name, right? We want to hold it as long as that dot remains green. If we break down below that 76 level, you'll see a red dot on the chart. That's where I would sell. So I'd hold this thing as long as the last dot remains green. If we can get some green tomorrow, if we have a nice big day tomorrow on PayPal, you should see this one trading back up there at 92. Tesla. Tesla had a pretty nice move today. Pretty nice move today. Trying to break over that 9 there. I still got the stop loss on that one set right there at 320. That's the level we got there from Thursday the 13th. That green dot was called out at around 340. It's up around 5-10% right now. So we'll see if that holds. You could even probably inch this up now to 330. And you want a green day again tomorrow. You want to see that breakout over that 9 EMA, just like we got here. Breakout over the 9. Ride that orange line all the way up to the top. Okay, 330 would be the stop loss on Tesla now. In the video we covered, we got Airbnb. This is Airbnb. This one's sell territory. I'm taking profits up here in the red zone. You see how far overextended this blue wave is right now? Stochastics up here at the top. We're in the red zone. I'm taking profits. I'm a seller of Airbnb. We got ASTS. ASTS also taking profits up here. I'm cashing out in the red zone. I'm buying in the golden zone. You should have been buying right here. That green dot came out at around 18 bucks. I mean, again, you're already up 73%. So take your profits. Don't be greedy. If you want to ride it out, just use a stop loss at 28 to protect your gains. But again, everything is topping out here on the indicator. Topping out, topping out, topping out. Topped out right there. Okay, sometimes you get the parabolic move, but again, we're never trying to guess the top. We're just trying to be consistent traders here, hitting singles and doubles. And when you hit a 73% trade like this, 77% trade, that's a home run to me, right? That's almost like you doubled your money right there. Okay, you only have to do that 10 or 11 times in order to become a millionaire. And let me show you what I mean by that. Let me open up my calculator. Okay, so if you start, say, with $500, okay, and you double your money, right? You make 100%. I believe it's 11 times. So to make 100%, that's doubling your money. So you put in 500, you multiply it by 2, that's like you made 100%. You have $1,000. Multiply it by 2, okay, that's twice, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, 6 times, 7 times, 8 times, 9 times, 10 times, 11 times. You start with $500 and you double your money 11 times, okay? You have $1 million, okay? You double it, you reinvest it. You double it, you reinvest it. Obviously, you can't be 100% on all your trades, but that's kind of the idea, right? When you hit 100%, you either need to sell half of your position and take your initial investment out, or sell the whole thing and just go find the next trade, right? Don't get greedy up here in the red zone. Can this thing keep running? Yes, absolutely. But what you want to do is you want to protect your gains. So to do that, set a stop loss right there at 28. And if you want to let it ride, let it ride. But I would definitely be selling some up here inside the red zone as a trader. CELH. Celsius, big day today. Okay, that was actually a pretty big winning trade. Turned out to be a pretty big winner for me. I made around 107% on that. I decided to sell half of my position, 25 contracts. So I sold 25 contracts up 107%. So you guys see what I mean by that, right? I think I put around $4,000, around $3,700. So I made, right, $3,900. I sold half. So now I only have 25 contracts instead of 50. And now, right, I'm letting the rest ride. I made 100%, so it's all house money now. I got my initial investment out, and I'm letting the rest ride. And they got earnings tomorrow, so I'm not going to sit here and tell you to buy or sell before earnings, because earnings is always a gamble. Okay, if they beat or announce something good, the stock's going to fly, right? If it doesn't, it's going to go the other way. That's why I sold half, because it's always a 50-50 flip. Right, I never want to hold into earnings, but they do got earnings tomorrow after the bell, so we'll keep an eye on that. That was up 14% today, so if they open up tomorrow and they're up big, I would recommend selling some before they report, because if they report and they disappoint, the stock's going to go the other way. Okay, so we'll see where this thing goes. I think this thing could easily get back up here to $40 if something good happens. This stock has just been absolutely clobbered, and I do believe they are a good, credible company. I mean, every Safeway I go into, every gas station I go into, there's Celsius drinks everywhere. I went to the gym the other day, there was 2 people drinking Celsius energy drinks. Okay, I personally don't like the product. I got hooked on them a little bit there at the beginning, but then I just kind of started to taste like chemicals, and I kind of backed off of it. But earnings tomorrow, let's keep an eye on that. Again, I'm not going to give you a buy or sell call here. It does have a green dot. I sold half of my position today, so based on how tomorrow goes, right, I already got my initial investment back, so it's all house money. If we break out and go back up to 40, it's gonna be a party. But if it disappoints, it goes back to 20, not gonna be so happy. So watch their earnings tomorrow there on CELH. We'll be keeping an eye on that tomorrow over there in the Discord. And try to keep your requests, guys, to 3 per person, just so we can get through everybody's. I think we already covered XRP, ONDO, we covered HBAR, we covered Link, we haven't covered ICP though. What's ICP talking about? ICP's got a nice green candle here, so I'd use a stop loss on this one. I put it at 6. We've had a stop loss at 6 for ICP for a very long time now. I'd love to see that thing get back over that 9 EMA and rip back up there to 14. I like it down here on the green line. Again, that green line is a great level of support. It is the strongest level of support when you use the Fibonacci tool. And again, guys, if you don't have the Fibonacci tool or these red and green dots, you guys can get my trading layout over here inside of the trading indicator tab. All you got to do is click on this link right here, and it's a couple of clicks, and everything that we use here loads directly into your TradingView account. TradingView is just the website that we use, tradingview.com, to chart. If you guys have any trouble or questions about that, feel free to email me. My email is right there inside of that tab, that trading indicator tab, overkill at overkillinvesting.club. Okay, and Nightbot's been posting the link to join the Discord. It's just overkillinvestingclub.com. It's free to join. You guys can check that out. I also have a free trading course over there as well if you guys are new. Free trading course right down here just above that trading indicator tab. But ICP looks good. As long as it holds $6, I just set that stop loss right there at 6. INJ, didn't we cover that one too? That one had the green dot going off here today. Okay, I like that one. I like how that one looks here off the green dot. I would just make sure that one holds on to, call it 1250. 1250. It's trying to break out over the 9-2. We need some volume, right? We had Trump. We had Trump trying to pump it over here. Trump saying he's going to make America the crypto capital, right? He's going to be the president for the next 4 years. That's why I don't understand all these people who are coming out and they're just so bearish right now. It doesn't make any sense. Like, yeah, in the short term, guys, we're falling. In the last month, yeah, it hasn't been a good month in February. Cry me a river, right? Think more long term. Think more like what's going to be happening. Is money going to be flowing into crypto over the next 4 years, or is money going to be flowing out of crypto over the next 4 years with a pro-crypto president who's literally setting the standard, right, for our country? He's making all the regulations. He's appointing pro-crypto people, right? There was another news article over here. I don't know if I can find it, but he appointed somebody who is pro-crypto. I don't know where it went here. I don't know where it went. It was somewhere today. Looks like Brazil just registered its spot ETF for XRP. I mean, I don't know how people can be bearish right now. People are just too focused on the short-term price action, right? We're down here in discount territory. Okay, like I said at the beginning of the stream, when we're down here in this golden zone, guys, on the fib tool, that is buy time, guys. That is time to be bullish. That is not time to be bearish. Okay, because up here in the red zone, you're always like, man, I wish I was buying, right? I wish I was buying Ethereum, right? Up here at 4K, you're like, man, I wish I was buying down here at 2,000. I wish I was buying Ethereum down here at 2,000. So when we're in this zone, right, think of that. Take note of that. Yes, the price action is sucked over the last month. It hasn't been, right? We've dropped 20, 30%. It happens, right? The market's going to do what the market's going to do. We can't control it. Okay, we can't control it. So when the market drops like this, and we get into this zone, this is not the time to sell. Because when you're selling, right, you're selling down here in despair, and the smart money's buying because they're playing off of your emotions. Okay, you're emotional. You're trading emotionally. Okay, yes, 20% dip sucks. But if you could just be patient and hold and go work your job, go work overtime, go drive Uber, raise more capital, okay, keep buying down here. Do not sell down in this area. We want to sell up in this area. And again, we're swing traders. So we're not trading for tomorrow's price or next week's price. We're trading for the prices up here, okay? This move from here to here, that started on November 5th, and it ended right there on December 16th. That was a month and a half worth of price action. A month and a half to go from here to here. So a month and a half from now would put us at around April, right, to put us back up here. I think that's totally possible. Totally possible we could see that kind of a move by April. So, again, short-term price action has not been good lately in February. It sucked, okay? But the people who are patient and don't let their emotions, right, rule their trades and what they do are going to be rewarded in the end. Because, again, what's taking out crypto, guys? We have a pro-Bitcoin, pro-crypto president in the United States for the next 4 years who's literally going to set the standard for all the other countries. You got Brazil. You saw that Brazil approved the XRP ETF. Guys, countries are going to start buying this. Institutional investors are going to start buying this through ETFs. Why be bearish right now? Why be on Twitter saying, oh my God, it's over, it's over? It's just beginning. It's just starting, okay? These dips happen all the time. They've happened in every single bull market, okay? The people who held on and just simply waited and bought more were rewarded, right? Ethereum has always gone up. Look at Ethereum, okay? Up, down, up, down, up, down. It's been a really sharp dip, right? February has not been good, right? From, well, the end of December. The last 2 months have not been good. Okay, we've just been down, 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 down. But now everyone's just emotional, and they're like, oh my God, it's over, right? No, that's a good sign. When people start talking like that, when people are feeling the pain, that's typically a good sign, right? That's when a bottom is near. We should be accumulating. We should be buying more. We should not be selling down in this area. ICP we covered. Yep, we are live Monday, Wednesday, and Friday here on YouTube now, guys. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. No more lives on Tuesday or Thursday. ONDO we covered. Swift. This thing's had a nice move. Again, everyone's excited about Swift up here. I was telling you guys to sell on these red dots. You guys were seeing those red dots get called out right here in February, January. Or I'm sorry, what was that? January and the beginning of February right there. Okay, up here at the top of the red zone, we want to be taking profits. Okay, this is when everyone's screaming about it. Everyone was talking about Swift coin right up here. Everyone. Okay, again, you come back to the cheat sheet. When people are excited, right? When we're that far off of the mean, the average price, that far off of that golden zone, you see the separation right there. Okay, all the way up here at the top, you see that separation, 40% off of the middle golden zone. That means we're 40% off of the mean, the average. That's when we want to be selling. This is when you were taking profits. I like the fact that it's down here at the bottom of the golden zone. I just wait on the daily green dot for SWIFT, but I think that one could definitely have a move higher. Just wait for that confirmation there on the daily. STRDY. STRDY. Sturdy. Looks like a brand new coin, so I'll move into the 6 hour here. That one's got the green dot. I like this one as long as it can hold on to. Let's put the stop at 150. 150 on the stop loss on that one. That one looks like it can go higher there. 150 is your stop loss there. Let's see here. Tallow, T-A-L-O. That one's in a good zone, right? Down here looks like an energy company. I think energy is going to do really, really well, especially in the coming months. Again, energy and crypto, I believe, are going to be the top performing sectors in 2025. $9 is your stop loss on this. I'd be a buyer down here in this zone. Okay, looking to sell up there around 12. You just use that stop loss at 9. We got TXG. 10x something. This one's a rug pull, man. I would not touch that. NTR. Nutrien. My cousin works for this company. Okay, again, great time to be buying down here in the golden zone at 44. Great time to be selling, taking some profits up here. Looks like they reported their earnings. They missed on their earnings. They are breaking out over 52 here. So I would use a stop loss at 51 on this trade. And I'd look to probably take profits right there around 54. What's the monthly saying? The monthly's coming up off the bottom here. But from what my cousin tells me, guys, I don't think that farming is very expensive right now, which hurts these agricultural companies. So Nutrien, I would just use a stop loss right there at, call it 49. 49 on the stop loss. You got the green dot there in February 18th. So ride that one up. Target on that would be $60. I think I was looking at a 6 hour there. Yeah, I was looking at the 6 hour. Look at the daily. Okay, as long as we can hold on to 50, this one looks good. Okay, I'd be a holder of that name with a stop loss at $50. Target would be 60 there on Nutrien. WBA. This is Walgreens. Okay, I got the green dot there. February 14th at $9. It's sitting at around 11 right now. Move that stop loss up to $10 on Walgreens there. I'd use a stop right there at 10. Monthly chart is green. Again, this thing's just been clobbered. Amazon just destroyed Walgreens. They destroyed them. I'd be a holder with a stop loss at 10. Use the stop loss at 10. Target on that would be up there around 22. We got ARRY. Oops. ARRY from Stephanie. ARRY. This one looks good. Okay, down there in the golden zone, you got the green dot there on the monthly. Very nice call out here. Array Technologies. I'd use a stop loss right there at $6. $6. They got earnings coming up next Thursday. But I would be a buyer here today off that green dot with a stop loss at 6 there. RGEN. That one looks good here today too. Good call out. Got the green dot, but something to keep in mind. They got earnings tomorrow. Okay, so gambling on earnings, I don't like buying before earnings. I just don't. It's just not, it's not what I like to do because the company can always surprise. You can see last time they reported their earnings, what happened? They got wrecked, right? They went down 25%. So I would wait till after earnings to make your move on this, but use 140 as the stop. But they report, looks like they report in the morning tomorrow. So cross your fingers tonight. If they beat, you're going to be happy. But if they do one of these, you're not going to be so happy. But it did bounce back last time. It just took about a month to do so. So what's the monthly say on this one? Monthly is green as well. So you just want this one to hold on to 140, and then watch their earnings tomorrow. BLMN. This is Bloomin' Brands. Okay, this one looks good, bouncing off the fib as well. It's just been absolutely destroyed. Holy smokes. Okay, down 20 months in a row. That's not 20 months. It's about 15 months in a row. $10 looks like a stop on this. I'd like to wait for that confirmation, but it is trying to bounce here off the bottom fib level. So if you want to play that green dot today, use a stop loss right there at 10. Call it 10. Just call it 10.50 on the stop loss. And then my first target would be up there at 16 bucks, right at just above that fib level. Just use the stop at 10.50 on that one if you want to play it. Again, it's got to bounce somewhere, right? Unless the company has just totally gone under. Let's look at their earnings. Okay, they beat their earnings last time, missed on revenue. So I don't know what this brand does. Bloomin' Brands sounds like a marketing company or something, but 10.50 is that stop loss you want to watch. Okay, guys, if we can get to another 100 likes, if we can get another 37 likes on the video, I'll give away 100 XRP. If we can do it on the replay, I'll give away 50 XRP. And I'll also take some more chart requests from the chat if we can hit that 100 likes here on stream today. Love you guys. Trex Company. Trex Company selling off again. We're in the golden zone. Good time to be buying. Let's check the monthly really quick. The monthly is red and still melting down. So you're going to want to use a stop loss. I'd put it right there at 60, call it 63, and just wait on that green dot again. Another company that has earnings on Monday. So I normally like to wait till after earnings to make my move. If I want to make my move before earnings, I will put half of my position that I want to take. For example, if I wanted to invest $10,000 right here, I would put in $5,000 before earnings, $5,000 after earnings, and it would have to come there on a green dot if I wanted to buy, because I want to buy the day of the green dot. Okay, so watch that and watch 64. 64 is just where we bounced right there. Again, their earnings is going to be big there on Monday. That's probably what's going to move the stock. Dirty Spur for LMT. What's going on, my brother? LMT, Lockheed Martin. I bought this one today as well. This one had that green dot show up there today. I went ahead and took a position on this. Someone was talking about the United States. They are cutting spending. So I just set a tight stop on it. I got a stop loss at 418. This is a great company. They have great earnings, right? I guess they missed on their revenue a little bit there, but they do very well. They're a defense company. They missed on their earnings a little bit last time as well, but I do believe these guys are going to bounce back here. I'll be wrong on the trade if it breaks down below 418. So if you're buying that one off today's green dot, again, I like it because it's literally bouncing right on the fib level right there. Okay, literally right on that green line. Okay, last time we did that, last time we got close was like right here. Okay, back here in October, and that thing did the ripski all the way up to 600. So got a big range on that one. I just use a stop loss. I got my stop loss set at 418. If 418 breaks, I'm going to sell, and I'm going to be wrong on the trade. That's literally, you're talking risk to reward here. You're risking 3.5% to make 40%. That's almost a 10-to-1. Right, 10-to-1 trade right there. So we're risking 3% to the downside off the green dot signal to make 40% if we go all the way back up there to the red line at 600 bucks. So this is one of the biggest defense companies in the world right now. And you guys heard Donald Trump talk about wanting to build an Iron Dome, wanting to build up the defense system here in America. So these guys could definitely benefit from that. I saw they had some news where the Edge has signed a letter of intent with Lockheed Martin to explore potential collaboration in the aerospace and defense sector. So they also do some stuff with space and things like that as well. So very big company, very large company, right? Big earnings. They're making, 17, $18 billion a quarter. Big money, okay? Big money going through their company. So it's only the matter of time before their stock bounces. I just think it's a bargain right here, sitting right at the bottom of the fib. And again, stop loss on that one is 418. Rivian and CELH we covered. We got HUT, HUT. This is a Bitcoin miner, I believe. And just like crypto right now, all these miners are just chopping around at the moment. So I just put a stop loss on this one at $18 on the stop loss. They got earnings coming up there in March. So 18 bucks is going to be the level you want that thing to hold. If that breaks down and closes below 18, most likely going to dip to 16 after that. If that breaks, we're going down to 12. I don't know too much about the company, but I want to see it get back over that 9 EMA there. I want to see it break back over the 9 and a green dot. But as of right now, things look to be pointing down at the moment. So definitely set that stop loss at 18 bucks there. Amazon we covered, Tesla we covered, Coin we covered. We got Virtual. This one's a falling knife too. I don't like it. Ugly red candle there on the monthly. I don't know. Green dot is what we want to wait on there for the daily. I don't know anything about the project, so just wait on that daily green dot. Link, we covered Algorand. I believe we covered Algorand too. Okay, love that one above 23. 23 is where all the buyers stepped in right here, right? Buyers stepped in, sucked it back up. Now we're just going sideways. We need a green dot on Algorand. Green dot on Algorand, average down on that. Again, want to see it break out over that 9 EMA there. Want to see it break out over the 9 and a green dot on Algo for the reversal. And total 3, what's total 3 doing? Okay, we just checked this thing, but it is putting in a green candle here, so that is a good sign. If we can break out over that 950 level, altcoins are going to rip. Okay, absolutely rip. And as long as this thing holds on to 850, altcoins are just going to keep on consolidating right here. So Algorand needs that green dot. XRP we covered, Coinbase we covered. We got FLNC. Oops. FLNC. Fluence Energy. I love these energy companies. Okay, keep calling these energy companies out. That one's getting wrecked. Okay, that's just ugly. If you're going to play this, use a stop loss at $6. You want that one to hold on to $6. I like FANG a lot better than that. Okay, FANG got the green dot yesterday. It's in the golden zone. Okay, it held on to the green line. It's bouncing here. Another one that had a nice move today that we've been talking about for a while is Oxy. That was up around, that was up around 8% today. A beautiful, beautiful trade there. They had that earnings beat, but they missed on revenue. Okay, Oxy's a great company. Warren Buffett owns a lot of this company as well. FANG's another good energy name. Okay, Oxy looks really good here. I'd be buying any and every pullback on Oxy right now. Target on that's up there at $70. But FLNC, that one needs to hold $6. FFIE. Okay, penny stock here. I can't even see the indicator. I go in here maybe to the 6 hour. Just make sure that holds $1.50. I just use a stop loss at $1.50 on that one. STZ, we covered this one again. This one had the golden dot there last week. Saw the golden dot form right there. That was Wednesday. 160 is the stop on this. Okay, I bought this one today as well. As long as we can hold on to 160, this one looks really good. It looks like it wants more. So stop loss on that's 160 for STZ. Mara we covered. Doge we covered. We got Shiba Inu. Okay, also down here in the golden zone. Okay, just go in sideways. Sideways action. We're looking at the 6 hour again here. Okay, sideways action. We came down. We pierced the green line. Got sucked right back up. Just use the stop loss on this one at 0.000014. Watch for the green dot there on the daily for SHIB. Microsoft. I saw they released their own chip today. We called the green dot out yesterday. Thing was up around 2-3%, it looks like today. This looks really good. As long as Microsoft can hold $400, okay, you could even move your stop loss up a little bit as well on Microsoft here to 404. I really like Microsoft. Microsoft's literally in the golden zone right now where we want to be buying it. You got to target back up there to 465. That's a 13% move if we can go up there and tap that. But Microsoft looks really good. Easy stop loss right there. Call it $400 on Microsoft. I really like this play. I really like the Microsoft play here. We got Solana. Okay, still a falling knife here. I don't like Solana, guys. I'm gonna be honest. I want to rename Solana scam coin. Okay, all these meme coins are just completely ruining crypto, right? They're just sucking all the liquidity out of the market. I mean, what good does Solana do besides enable all these people to gamble on these meme coins? I just think I think Solana is Luna 2.0. I really think Solana, it's not going to end well for it. But if you want to play it, I'd wait for the green dot confirmation. You could see that thing back down here at 140 or 120. 140 probably be more ideal. It needs to break 160 first. So 160 is a big level. Just wait to see where you get the green dot at if you want to take an entry on it. But I don't see good things happening to Solana. I'm going to be honest. PLTR. Actually took a short on this today, guys. I took a short trade on this. What's it doing here after hours? I want to see what it's doing here after hours. We got PLTR. Palantir is down after hours. So I shorted this thing today. Why? Because it is just absolutely ripped here. All the way up to 125 at the, it hit 125. When we get this overextended, right? Look at the blue wave. The blue wave is just insanely overbought right now. Okay, so I took a short. So I'm shorting that thing all the way down, right? All the way down. And I bought a short position. I believe I bought the, I'm down a little bit on it. I'm actually down like 20% on the short from where I got it. But the bid and the ask were all messed up, right? It went all the way up to 132, then all the way down to a buck. But these are for January 16th, 2026. I bought the $37 calls. For some reason, thought I bought the $47 calls, but I bought the 37. So I'm just gonna rock with it. But if this thing has a big sell-off, it's already down. You guys saw it's down 5% after hours, and it was down like 12% today. So if this continues to go down, right? If we come down here to like the golden zone right here at 80, those contracts are going to be trading a lot higher than $1, right? I'm playing the volatility on this. So I'm short Palantir, and I'm going to look to exit my short when that stochastic RSI comes back down here to 0. So they had some news as well after the market open. I believe it was like the American government's cutting their budget. I mean, they're cutting their budget down, and they're not benefiting from that cut. So you could see Palantir sell off really hard down here to like 70 or 80 bucks. I would not be touching it up here. And Jim Cramer was even telling people to buy it on Twitter today. I mean, he was like, hey, Palantir's going to bounce back. So when you see Jim Cramer on Twitter saying buy, not a good sign. Not a good sign, dude. You do the opposite of what Jim Cramer says. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so I got a short position. I'm absolutely short on PLTR here. And when I'm saying I'm short, that means I bought a put. And I need to make an options video for you guys because I've got a lot of questions coming in. I will make an options video. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow on Thursday since we don't have a live stream. Maybe I'll drop an options video for tomorrow. And just give you guys my 2 cents on what I think about options. But if a put is just a way to play the downside, right? So when you're buying a put, you're taking a position thinking, right, with your analysis thinking, hey, this stock is going to go down, right? And I think it's going to go down just because of how overbought we are. Like, look at the wave. When it's way up here, I want to be taking profits if I'm a buyer. I want to be taking profits in this area. When it's down here, this is where we want to be buying, right? You should have been buying right here in this area at $60. It's up 100% from that time. So the smart money up here, they're taking profits. And then Jim Cramer and the boys, right? The smart money. Jim Cramer's he's a puppet. He's a smart money puppet. And he has a lot of followers for some reason. And these followers just think he's the greatest thing alive. I've never seen him call one thing correctly. I don't think I've ever seen him call one thing correctly. Every time he says something, it goes the completely opposite way. So whenever I see him talking about a stock, I know there's going to be some big moves because he's just, right, he's paid by CNBC. Who owns CNBC, guys? The smart money owns CNBC, the billionaires, right? So they tell him what to say. So when he's saying, hey, what's up? Like, buy Palantir, it's most likely because he wants you guys to be buying up here so these guys can sell it to you. And that's been all. Palantir's been the talk of the town because it's gone up 100%. Again, if retail is already talking about it, if retail is already excited about it, if retail's already jumping for joy, telling everybody and their mother to buy, we're too late. We want to buy. Look at this. This is called the stealth phase. This is when nobody's talking about it, right? Nobody's talking about the asset down here. Everybody's talking about it up here. With the smart money, they want to load up when things are quiet, right? When everyone's given up, right? Oh my God, the bull market's over. It's all done, right? Let's just go home and do something else. Let's go chase the next shiny object. Let's go gamble on meme coins, whatever, right? That's when these guys are loading up. These guys are loading up here and here and here, okay? Never when everybody else is talking about it. Again, Palantir has been way overbought right now. And I think you're going to see that one lower. I think we'll be able to buy this one again at like 70 bucks. 70 to 80 bucks is my target for the short on PLTR there. But I'm playing the volatility on that. So depending on if it's down 20, 30% tomorrow, I might sell some of those options. I might just take some profits. Where'd we go? Target. Good request. I like Target here. Okay, I really like Target here. That one had the green dot come in yesterday. Again, that was called out over in the Discord. It's one of my favorite plays, right? My wife loves this store. Women love this store. Okay, they're going to be around for a long time. They overreaction to their earnings last time. I mean, they got absolutely destroyed there. But we'll see how they report in Q4. I mean, they're reporting their Q4 earnings here in March. So Q4 is normally good for Target, right? Because everyone's Christmas shopping and things like that. So they should do good on their earnings. But I really like the reversal here. Again, we're back down here in the golden zone. We want to be selling up in this area, up here at 180. It's sitting at 130 right now. So Target's actually one of my favorite plays right now. I actually called that out over in Overkill Alerts here. So the difference between the alert section, these are just every single signal, right? Every single signal is not a buy or a sell indication. Okay, there are some false ones, and I've gotten pretty good at pointing out and seeing which ones are going to go and which ones aren't. But I call my hand-picked stuff out over here inside the Overkill Alerts section for you guys. I drop these every single day, the sell signals and the buy signals over here for you. We called the Oxy monthly out here today, and Target was called out yesterday. Target was called out right there yesterday, and that was at 129. So it's up a little bit. And then you guys can see all my trades over here in the Discord as well. Overkill Trades is where I post my buys and sells. These are just like my alerts, the ones that I would be trading. I called out Microsoft, STZ, and FANG yesterday. Those were my calls for yesterday. So that's an Overkill alert. If you guys aren't a member of the Discord, you guys can join for as little as $4 a month. That tab is right here. It's as little as $4 a month. We have over close to 1,500 members now, so you just click on this link and you'll get access to the trade alerts, the weekly watch lists, the advanced market analysis. You guys can request charts for these videos. We do these chart request videos every Monday and Wednesday, 24/7 trade support, member chat, and we do giveaways and stuff over there as well. But again, $4 a month right now. You guys can click on this link and join up. I just want to take a second to welcome all the new members flowing in here. We had a lot of people join up over the last week. I just want to welcome all you guys. Happy to see the community growing again. It's all about the community here, guys. It's not about me. It's not about you. It's about all of us working together to conquer the markets, okay? To keep each other intact, right? To remain disciplined and to make good decisions, okay? That's what it's all about. So, again, that thread is right there under the Become a Member tab. You guys can check that out again. As little as $4 a month if you guys pay for the year for that membership over there. And it might not always be that price. I've been thinking about raising it once we hit 2,000 members, so if you guys want, that link is in the description. I think Nightbot has also posted it in the chat there, overkillinvestingclub.com to join. It's actually free to join. Okay, there's a free trading course over here as well if you guys want to check that out. And then just to get access to the alerts and stuff like that, you just have to be a member. So go check that out, overkillinvestingclub.com. If you guys are new, welcome. We're getting pretty close here, folks. We're getting pretty close here. I might have some time for some more requests here from the chat as well. Looks like we need another 21. What is that? No, we need 31 likes on the video for 100 XRP giveaway here live. ACH USD Alchemy. This one's had a nice move. Very, very nice. I saw you guys calling this one out over here on the 16th. Beautiful move there. Nice trade here for Alchemy. I mean, you were up as much as 50% off that trade. So kudos to you guys. Let's protect our gains here. Use a stop loss at 3 cents on this one. Okay, that one I'd target around 5 cents for it. But move that stop loss up there to 3 cents. If that breaks, I would sell. GST. If this one don't look as good, I just make sure that one holds on to a penny. Algo, we covered RSR. If you guys got chart requests in the chat, go ahead and get them in now. And I'll take a few of them here before we sign off. We're almost through these member requests here. RSR 0.006 is the level. We're getting the green dot here today, so you could be a buyer of this name. You could even move your stop loss up to 0.007 on RSR. I don't know what this thing does. It's got a red dot there on the monthly, so you're going to want to make sure, right, that level holds right there at 0.007 on RSR. Algo, we covered KOS. Are you talking about the stock? Because the stock looks pretty good here. I just use a stop loss right there at 3. They do have earnings coming up there on Monday, though, so just make sure $3 holds on that one. KOS, Cantos. I don't know if you're talking about the stock or the crypto. The crypto doesn't look as good. Probably talking about the stock there since you're requesting. Talos Energy. I think we covered this one, too. This one still looks good over 9. Again, we're at the bottom of that fib level. We put in a double bottom there. This one looks good as long as your $9 level holds right there. Algorand, we covered that. Mara, any chance you could pick up your volume? Yeah, sure. Let me put that up. Is that better? 70 likes on the stream, guys. I'm loving it. Okay, 30 more likes, and we will be giving away 100 XRP. I don't know if we're going to get it here by the end of the day, but or by the end of the stream, but we can sure try. Okay, 100 on the replay, and I'll give away 50. How's that? Okay, Mara here looks like it's trying to break down below 15. I still like it as long as it holds that fib level. I mean, it could come all the way down to 14 if possible. It did have a red dot here today, so Bitcoin did give us a green dot. Okay, Bitcoin is showing green, so these miners always depend on Bitcoin's price action. If Bitcoin can get back up here to 105 to 110, Mara's going to fly, and I really like this green dot here on Bitcoin. I think that looks really, really good there. We got ARB. ARB, does that sound better in the chat? I turned my volume up a little bit. This one looks good, above 40 cents. 40 cents. Wait on that green dot. That looks like it could come anytime. Okay, it's right down there again. When we touch that fib level, boom. Touch it, bounce. Touch it, bounce. Touch it, bounce. Touch it again, bouncing. So if you want to play this one, I'd put a tighter stop loss. Probably move it up there to like 42 cents. Less conservative spot would be right there at around 39 for ARB. And last one from our members today is going to be LVS. LVS, this is going to be Las Vegas Sands. Las Vegas Sands, $42 is going to be your stop loss. I don't know. I've seen some videos on TikTok about these Vegas casinos. They're empty. Like, nobody's in them. Like, it's absolutely just completely like a desert, literally. But if you're playing this one, use a stop loss at 41. Ooh, that red dot on the monthly does not look good. That doesn't look good. I'd set an even tighter stop loss. Put the stop at 42.50 if you're in this one. But that red monthly is very, very ugly there on LVS. You're going to want to make sure that one holds that 9 EMA here if it's going to break out. Just set the stop. Put it at 42 if you want to be less conservative there. Okay, 42 on your stop loss. If that breaks, we're going lower. Okay, because that monthly red is very, very ugly. Very, very ugly. And that's it there for chart requests, it looks like. And I see a couple chart requests here. One from Deanne. I think your name's Deanne. I think I said that right. I'm sorry if I butchered that, but RKLB. If you guys got him, now's the chance to get him in the Discord. Or I'm sorry, in the live chat. $25. I don't like this one. Up here in the red zone, again, it's just... Red zone is where we're selling, guys. We're taking profits up here off these red dots. It had a red dot here today, so I'd be a seller of this. Put your stop loss at 25 if you want to put a stop there. If 25 breaks, we're going lower. But I would be a seller up here, up in that red zone. We got one from Lou here for BAC, Bank of America. Also up here in the red zone. I'd be selling Bank of America up here as well. Okay, I want to wait for a pullback like this. Boom, there's your opportunity right there at 35. Bada bing, bada boom. John says, what's your position on STZ? I got a position. I'm in. My average cost is 170. So I think it was up like 2% today. I bought it yesterday off this green candle. Got the golden dot. I still really like it. Okay, I just got a stop loss at 160. If 160 breaks, we're going to go lower. But I like the price action here. I like the fact that it's breaking out over the 9. I like the fact that Warren Buffett bought 6 million more shares of it last quarter. And 160 is just the level you want to watch on STZ. But that one's got a target all the way up there to 270 at the top of the fib. Trying to see if I miss any chart requests here. I got one for TEX from Juan. What's going on, my brother? TEX. Okay, that one's bouncing nicely, too. You got a green dot there on Friday. That came right there around 45. It's up about $2. That's about 5%. So move your stop on this one up to, call it 45.50. 45.50 on the stop loss, and this one looks good. This one doesn't look bad. The monthly doesn't look so good, but again, if we're at the bottom of this Fibonacci zone, that's normally a great place to be looking to enter, and it put in a double bottom here. You can see it, boom. Bounced, came back down, tested the level, and bounced again. So as long as this one can hold on to 45, I like TEX. TEX looks good. I'm looking at calls for 620 expiration. That's pretty soon. It's like 4 months away. I'd get a little more time, dude. I like to get 12 months out. So honestly, if I were buying calls here, I'd probably buy the 270s for like January or March of next year. But if you want to go 6 months out or 4 months out, use like buy like the 200s 190 to 200s. That's what I'd recommend. But I like to get at least 10 months out on my options. So I'd be targeting January or March, and I'd always use the top of the fib. So the top of the fib's up there at 270. That way we can play the volatility. Obviously, the closer it gets to those out of the money calls, the higher the higher the contracts start to trade. So if you're going for the 6th, I'd go for like the 190 to 200s. That's like 4 months away. So that's pretty close. I like to get as much time as possible on my options. He was looking at 180. Yeah, so 180 to 200 would be good. Yeah, anywhere in that range. And that looks like it's it, guys. I appreciate you guys tuning in today. We'll be live again here Friday for the watch list. So every Friday we actually go over the watch list for the previous week. The watch list are just the names that we are looking to buy in the next week. You guys can watch last week's episode over here inside of the watch list tab. Okay, we had ETH, we had SOL on there, actually, XRP, DJT, Bitcoin, XLM. That was the watch list. You guys can watch that replay right there. It's also on YouTube from last Friday. I post all the latest videos. If you guys missed the live streams over here, you can watch Monday's live stream right there. And this Friday under the latest tab, that was our watch list for this week. So we'll be covering that, and we'll be covering more of you guys' chart requests over from the Discord there. If you guys are not a member of the Discord, feel free to join at overkillinvesting.club. Okay, this is what the website looks like. Okay, you guys can join for free just by clicking on that button there. That will get you over there into the Discord. One thing I want to say before we log off, guys, I've been getting a lot of messages. Please, please, please beware of scammers. Okay, I will never add you as a friend or send you a DM asking you for money or cryptocurrency. Okay, my only two products that I offer here are the membership to the Discord. Okay, right here in the membership, become a member tab, $4 a month. You get access to all my trades, everything. When you're a member, you just click on this link, and then the trading indicator. Okay, if you guys want the trading indicator, everything that we talked about here today, just click on this link right here, and it's a couple of clicks, and everything loads directly into your screen. You guys will get all the tools that we were using today. That is my trading layout. If you guys have any questions about that or need support, email me at overkill@overkillinvesting.club. And I will help you guys out with that. But anything outside of that, right? Anything outside of those two links, all the links are over in the Discord. Okay, all the links are here. Anyone messaging you, anyone adding you as a friend that says Overkill Trading, they are a scammer. Okay, beware of scammers. I can't control it, guys. There's nothing I can do. So just remember, I will never add you as a friend or send you a DM asking you for money or cryptocurrency or any kind of weird thing. I'll never even DM you. If you DM me, I'll DM you back, but I will never DM you. Okay, I will never DM you first, or I will never add you as a friend. I just want to make that very, very clear. So with that being said, if you guys got more chart requests for next Friday's video, drop them right here in the chart request thread. Again, if we can get this video to 100 likes on the replay, if you guys are tuning in watching the replay right now, I'll give away 50 XRP over here inside the Discord. I gave away 100 last week to somebody for getting our video to 100 likes. So I appreciate you guys tuning in. I'll see you guys Friday. If you guys need me, hit me up over here inside the Discord. If you guys need me, my email is right here. If you have questions or need support, overkill@overkillinvesting.club. If you guys are a member, though, please keep the questions and all the concerns and stuff like that inside the member chat. It's just a lot easier for me to manage. But if you guys aren't a member, feel free to email me and ask me any questions or anything that you guys need over there. Welcome to everybody that has joined up over the last week. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Excited for what's in store for the rest of the week, and let's keep an eye on the market and end this week on a green one. We will see you guys on Friday. God bless you, and we'll see you then. Peace.